got going on today. We are here at Fortnum Mason.
Fortnum Mason.
And we're going to go and check out the Get Baked. I know they're doing a couple of different flavours of cakes and stuff like that, so I can't wait, I'm so excited. But don't forget, you can catch us on Tuesdays and Fridays at 6:30 PM UK time, where you can chat to us on our lives. But also, don't forget, we also have MK Vacays, which is our holiday channel. If you want to catch up and sort of like see what we're doing and all of that type of stuff, join us on MK Vacays. All right, let's go in. Okay, we've got the goods. I can't wait to try it. Let's get back to the house and we'll chow down on this lot.
Right guys, we are back now. Take a look at this. We have some absolutely tremendous things to show you here. As you can see here, we've got the Arranger cookies. We have the Get Baked, what was it? The Knickerbocker Glory Pie.
Listen, I needed to get that Knickerbocker Glory Pie. It's something that I'd been thinking about for ages. There were two things that I wanted to get. The other one was the lemon curd, lemon meringue. But they didn't have that. They said the only things that they had were the Knickerbocker Glory, which was the main reason for going, and obviously the Get Baked 24 layer cake, which is ganache cake, ganache cake, ganache cake. I can't wait.
Well, we're gonna try now. So we also got all the cookies that they had available on the day, and we got the brownie. So we'll be also trying that as well. We're really looking forward to trying that. What do you want to try first?
Shall we go with the cookies first?
Let's do the cookies. Right.
I just wanted to say also one thing, that this is only on until the 17th of October. So if you want to pick them up from Fortnum Mason, it's only up until the 17th of October. Other than that, you'll actually have to order them online.
There you go, guys. Right, okay, we've got our trusty cups of tea. We're ready to go. Right, now then, so we've got 4 cookies here to go through. I'll go through them one by one. So first of all, we have the Get Baked Triple Choc cookies. Now you can see there, looking at it, there's a lot of chocolate in that. You've got the double, I think this is triple chocolate, not just double, triple chocolate.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got the Get Baked Cinnamon Roll cookie. Check out the swirl on that cookie. It looks absolutely incredible. Then we've got the half and half. So that one looks like it's a bit of a chocolate splodge in the middle, but it does look really, really good.
Do you think that's the half and half, or do you think that's...
No, that's half and half. I'll tell you why, because the other one is the Get Baked Salted Choc cookie. Now you can just make out, if you look closely, there are fragments of salt in the cookie.
There are fragments of salt in this one. So I think this is the half and half, because that's half chocolate, half white. And I think this is the salted one.
Well, we are gonna find out in a minute. Right, okay then guys, which one are you gonna try first? Right, first up, let's try this one.
What I think is the salted, and what you think is the half and half. All right, let's go for it. you want to go half?
Yeah,
of
go
half
half of a half. Okay. Well, I've got a quarter of a half there.
Well.
Right, here we are. So this is what it looks like. We've got the little bits of chocolate in there. Let me just show you. It does look good. Look at that pieces there. Right, okay, here we go. Now we believe this is, I think this is a half and half, right?
Yeah, and I think this is the salted one.
Okay.
Here we go. That's the salt.
I think Kelly's right. I think that's the salted one. That's really nice.
It's chocolatey, but not overpowering.
So soft.
Soft, the way you like a cookie, actually.
That is really good. And with tea,
you can really taste the salt in that. So in a lot of other cookies that I've tasted, or even salted caramels, the salt flavour's not that strong, but this is really prominent. It's really prominent.
You got definitely hit a salt in there as well. I got that one all wrong. Kelly is right. That one I do believe is the salted caramel. Now all of these cookies are £3.50 each if you are going to get them in Fortnum's. But we are on to the next one. We'll rate these in the, but I'm rating that high. I want to rate these at the end. But let's move on to the next one. So the next one, we're believing now, this one.
This one's the half and half, I think. So I'm going to break it this way. Because then, if I break it this way, you've got half of a half.
And look, you do have like all little bits of chalky bits there, right? Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you can tell by the back.
Oh yeah, look. I didn't see the back. I think Kelly's right. This is the half and half.
So this is the half and half.
Here we go.
All right.
There's salt in this one though.
Not as much as that one.
No.
For sure. And that's definitely half and half, because you can see.
Yeah, you're right.
That is half and half.
Oh wow. We got a real hit of the chocolate in there. The real chocolate piece of that cookie. But honestly, this is so gooey. It's really nice.
It's nice, but it's not sweet, overly sweet.
No, not at all.
At all. So there's a really good balance there. There's a really good flavour there. I can't say if I like it more over the first one, but I'll see in a minute.
Do you know what? I think I slightly prefer the salted caramel one. Only there's a lot of chocolate in this one. I'm not the world's biggest chocolate lover, but what's nice is you can definitely tell the two edges of chocolate. It's almost like it's been fused together with chocolate.
Well, I would imagine they probably sat side by side, and then as they baked,
they just let them all merge into one.
they fused together. Yeah, that's what I think, for sure.
No, that's a really good cookie. Like I said, like Kelly says, not too sweet, but it just melts in the mouth if you have it. That is really, really pleasant to eat.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a crunch there, nothing too, but you like the softness.
Oh, I love the softness.
I like a more biscuity type of cookie, but I think it's nice. I do think it's nice. I don't know if I prefer it over the first one yet, but I want to try the other two before I make any decisions.
Now, this next one is one I think will be my favourite, and this is the cinnamon. So this one, just to be precise,
it's the swirl,
the cinnamon roll cookie. Okay, let's do a half and a half.
Yes, yes, yes.
Look at that. Look at the little swirls in there.
See, it's got some type of like icing on the top. So you can see the swirl.
I can smell the cinnamon in it as well.
Yeah, do you know what it smells like? Almost like gingerbread.
Right, without further ado, I really want to try this one. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, that is incredible.
It's really good. And you know, that icing is really nice, but it also tastes of Christmas.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, first of all, when I took a bite into it, it had a slight flapjacky flavour. But the cinnamon icing on that is so subtle, but it's got a beautiful... If you don't like cinnamon, you may, believe it or not, actually like this, because it's got a very subtle taste of sweetness.
It's subtle, but it's also got like a ginger taste to it.
Yeah, it has. Oh, that is amazing.
It's a little bit chewy, which is nice.
Oh, wow.
I like that texture of the chewiness of it. I like the icing on top of it. It's really... Yeah. And you know what? It's not overly sweet.
No. Do you know what? I've got to say, so far, hands down, that's my favourite one. By far. That is amazing. I would have that all day, every day.
A bold statement.
Oh, I'm telling you, all day, every way. Now, we are chugging down the tea because these go so well with tea. So I definitely recommend.
Yeah, I have to have a mouthful of tea and I try it.
Having these with tea. Right, okay guys, our next up is the triple chocolate. You can see this bad boy. Now, I'm not the world's biggest chocolatey fan, so I am going to see. You can have the one with the little chocolate top on.
With the little chocolate button, almost.
There's also almost like white chocolate in the middle. I think there's white chocolate layers in there, if you can just about make that out. It's very difficult to pick up, but yeah. I do sort of kind of see these like white chocolate parts in there. But anyway.
I think it's just white chocolate.
Could be, that would be the third layer of chocolate.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Here we go.
Wow. That chocolate hits you. That chocolate definitely, if you're a chocolate lover, you'll love this one.
There's also salt in that.
Yeah. There's salt in all of them actually. Soft, gooey. That is very, very pleasant actually. It's not, do you know what, I was a bit worried about this, but it's actually, I could easily jam that.
You thought it was going to be overly chocolatey.
Yeah, I thought, oh no, this is going to be chocolatey.
That's what he thought, but it is chocolate. I am not a lover of chocolatey things, which is counterproductive for what we're about to do. Because everything that we've got is pretty much chocolate, except for that cinnamon swirl one, except for this one. Everything that we've pretty much got is chocolate based, but it's varying degrees of chocolate. So varying degrees of what you can take and what you can't take and blah blah blah. Now, I've liked all of them. There isn't one that I dislike, but there are ones that I would choose over the other.
Go on then, pick them in your order.
I think I'd probably go for the swirl.
Top.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, same here. Swirl for me, that's getting that's a 9.5 out of 10.
Oh really?
That's how good it is.
I'm not sure between these two.
So Kelly,
which one?
You can't see what Kelly's pointing at. Kelly's pointing in between the
yeah, I'm not sure between the
salted caramel and the half and half.
There's no salted caramel.
It is.
Is it salted caramel?
Yeah, that's what I told you.
Oh, I didn't realise.
No, sorry, salted choc curry. Sorry, not salted caramel. Salted
that's what I thought. So I'm not sure which one I would choose above these two.
I'm gonna say for me the salted choc over the half and half.
See, the thing is, I feel there's a bit too much salt in the salted chocolate.
That.
Yeah.
I like the salt in it. Now you've noticed both of us have gone for the triple choc last.
Yeah.
And I think for me, there's nothing wrong with the triple choc. I just think the others are a bit, for me, I don't know if you're the same, they're a bit more fun. There's more things to them rather than just chocolate.
Yeah, and I think for me, I'm trying to debate what is worth the calories and what is not. That's how I would determine.
The cinnamon one is definitely
which one. And which one would I buy again? I think that's the most important thing, because they're £3.50. They're not cheap per cookie.
Well, I think we're going to have to say that the cinnamon one is definitely one we're going to buy again. Right, okay guys, let's move on to the next one. This is going to be the brownie. All right, next up is this little bad boy, which is the chocolate brownie. Okay, let's try a bit of this. I'm really looking forward to trying this. I'm not sure, again, what the brownie... Now, I think this is very fresh because pretty much it says best before the date after we bought it.
Now, how much is this? How much was this?
This was £4.50. So again, a bit pricey for a thing, but as you can see there, that is one big tube or square of chocolate. It's all strong.
It feels gooey as well.
It feels very gooey, and look at that. It's almost like a black box. It's so chocolatey. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's give this a try. Oh wow. That's a proper hit of chocolate.
That is dark. That is rich. Too rich for me. And you can really taste the coffee in that. there is a strong bit of coffee in this brownie.
I'm not getting coffee.
That's because you drink coffee all the time.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
That's why you can't taste it. I can taste it for sure.
No, I'm going to agree with Kelly. For me, much as I do like brownies, I think this is a bit too much. It's very gooey, which is nice. Now, if you like brownies, as far as brownies go, do you know what? I think this would be better if you warmed it.
Yeah, it's fudgy. And I think there are a lot of people who love fudgy, chocolatey brownies. There's a bit of salt in that. They're trying to bring out the sweetness to combat the bitterness of that. And it's all there. All the ingredients are there. If you love brownies, this is for you. I, unfortunately, don't like brownies, really. But this is, I can tell 100%, I know 2 people who would eat this in 1 second, especially if it was heated.
Yeah, I agree with you. Now, if you're going to get this one, definitely recommend you heat it up. It definitely needs that justification for, and it would go really well with ice cream or cream.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree with Kelly. I think it's a very bit rich for me. I'm going to give that, but it is a very good brownie. So for that reason, I'm going to give it an 8.
I wouldn't get it again because it's too chocolatey for me, but I advise anyone else, if you love a brownie, this is definitely for you.
What would you give it?
I'd probably give it an 8, but not because I like it, but I know other people will like it, so I don't want to do it unjust. I don't want to be unfair.
Do you know what? It's funny we both have said that because we really want to give it a high mark because it is. You can tell a lot of love has gone into that.
Oh,
and
definitely.
It's very, very fresh. So this is a really good chocolate brownie as well. There you have it. Right. Now we've got 2 more items to go. Which one do you want to do next?
Let's do we've done chocolate, so let's do the Bertha.
Right, now we want to do the Bertha one because we're going to carry on the chocolate theme. Because this is the bad boy. This is the big one. So this, when you get it, as you can see from Get Baked, we have tried this on our live chat.
Yeah.
A number of times, but this, look at this. It comes packed like this. Now a little bit of the paper's got torn. That's not them, that's me when I was trying to get this thing out of the box, taking photographs of it. Look how it comes. In a big box, like that, with all those, was it 24 layers?
24 layers. Ganache, cake, ganache, cake. It just looks amazing. We've ordered this how many times?
Oh, several times.
Yeah, several times, and we've tried it on the live. I will link the lives that we've tried it so you can get our genuine reactions, but we're going to try it now for you.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to be a bit of a pig. We're going to try it actually in the box just to save a little bit of time.
Oh yeah, we didn't get any forks.
No, I did. See,
you did?
I thought of this. Oh. See, while somebody's resting, I'm always working. Right, okay, so if I go cut down...
Yeah.
I'm going to cut down the ganache line.
Yeah. We've even bought this for relatives.
Yeah, and they love it.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's very sticky. Here you go. Take a fork. Then take a piece. I dropped a little bit.
He's dropped it on the floor and I'm like...
Just a tiny crumb.
Alright, so shall I just take it like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it smells wonderful.
Now, I know we've had this before, but I'm so looking forward to trying it again. Now, one thing they do recommend, again, is you heat it before you try it. Now, we're not heating this, we're just trying it as is, just so you guys can see it. But I would really recommend you heat, and it's absolutely amazing. I had this before with double cream.
And the thing is, it's ganache, so it's milk ganache, it's dark chocolate cake, and milk ganache, dark chocolate cake, and so on. So,
here we go.
Ching ching.
Oh, wow. That is incredible. Now, I know Kelly and I said we're not the biggest chocolate fans in the world, but that is incredible.
The thing about this cake...
Oh my word.
Because it tastes so different to the brownie.
Yeah, it does. You're absolutely right.
It tastes so different. The milk chocolate makes it that more palatable, even though it's mixed with the dark coat. But the ganache is not super sweet. The cake is not sickly.
No.
It's not.
You can see I'm eating lots of this.
I know, my mouth's just dipping away. But it's really palatable. It's really delicious, and for me, I could only have a small piece. But I know you could eat the whole thing. I think. Do you know what? I think your brother could eat the whole thing as well.
What I was going to say about it is Kelly's absolutely right. When you see this cake first off and you look at all those layers and you think, oh my god, this is going to be so sickly sweet. It is not. It's not hugely sweet. It's so silky smooth, that ganache. It's got a lovely, lovely subtle chocolate taste to it. But, well, I say subtle. It does hit you with the chocolate, I'm going to say. But it's not, like I say, it's not sickly. It's something you could easily have slice after slice after slice, if you're like me, and just enjoy. Definitely warm it. Definitely have it with cream. Give it full justice. Yeah, and the thing is, the weight of it, the weight of it is crazy. Now, when you lift this up, you think, my god, it's like a brick. Yeah. But it's so solid, this cake. It is absolutely tremendous. Now, just to let you know as well, in terms of storage, you do not put this in the fridge. Yeah, you don't put it in the fridge. They request it at room temperature. Yeah, absolutely. And also we noticed that if you put it in the fridge, it can go a bit claggy, so just be wary of that. It's much, much better. Just when you store it, just have it at room temperature, leave it out, but obviously it comes all wrapped up anyway, so just leave it in the wrapping. That's incredible. I've got to say, that's the best chocolate cake I've ever had. I think so too. Well, it's the best chocolate cake with no other flavours, just chocolate. Oh, you're talking about, Black Forest Gatto is different. What is the best chocolate? What's a better chocolate cake than that you've had? Just chocolate. Just chocolate, there isn't. But if you're asking me to compare it with Black Forest Gatto, which is not the same cake, but chocolate cake. That is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I would definitely recommend getting that. I've got to give it a 10 out of 10. Yeah. What else can you give it? If you can't fault it, it's a 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's true. It's a 10 out of 10. And it's very rare that I do give a 10 out of 10. I can't remember what I scored it previously, because I don't think I scored it a 10 previously. But having it again and having it a few times, you are correct. I haven't had a better just chocolate cake. No, I agree. But we also, so basically with Get Baked, they did, so this used to be called the Bruce, and they did a dark chocolate version and this milk chocolate version. It's still milk chocolate, but only the ganache is milk chocolate. But they also do like a Bruce, which is with dark chocolate and dark chocolate cake. But they've now scrapped, as far as I'm aware, they've scrapped that, the dark chocolate one, and it's just milk chocolate ganache and dark chocolate cake. So there we go. Now, last up, guys, but no means least, this is the one we really wanted to get, because we've got the Bruce, we've had this one before, the chocolate one before. This one is you're gonna have to remind me what this one is. Oh, Knickerbocker Glory Pie. Knickerbocker Glory. It looks incredible. It really, really does. We've never tried this before, so this is the first time we're trying it. Here we go. So we're gonna have a little piece of this. It reminds me, as you look at it, a bit like Bakewell tart, the look of it. It reminds me of a sweet. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of, and it's quite thick. It is. If you look at it, it's quite a thick, don't know if I can get that in. It's quite a thick cake. When I looked at it when we were buying it, it didn't look as thick. No, but it does look thick now. Right. So grab your fork. Yeah, well, let me grab my fork, me chocolatey fork. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Here we are, guys. Let's try. Okay. Oh wow. Now, it doesn't taste like Knickerbocker Glory at all. No, it's reminding me very much like a Bakewell tart. But yeah, but also, doesn't it remind you of when you were young? Yeah, it's got. Do you know what it tastes like? Sweets. Yeah. It tastes. That's exactly what it tastes like. Tastes like little sweets you'd get in the sweet shop. But it looks like sweets. It's the icing on the top. Yeah, it looks like sweets. It tastes like sweets. It looks like sweets and it tastes like sweets. I mean, yeah. It's almost got like a jam tart type flavour to it as well, for me. And you know what?
I can actually eat this icing.
The icing, and do you know what? Yeah, I agree with Kelly.
Normally, icing on a cake, I would peel it off and leave it to the side, right? But this, I can eat it.
Do you know what's really good about this as well? The jam.
Yeah, the
jam's incredible. So you've got a layer of pastry. This is why I think it tastes a bit like a bakewell. Then a layer of jam, and I believe it's raspberry, but I may be wrong. Then you've got that lovely frangipane on the top. Then you've got the icing on the top.
I wonder if this is ganache.
But the icing's delicious, or ganache, whichever it is. But it's so flavourful.
It's a ganache. I was thinking it was like an. It's not. It's a type of ganache.
It does taste like sweets.
Yeah.
It does. It's really, really. Now you can see Kelly and I are really chowing this down. I actually prefer this, dare I say it, to the chocolate cake. I really do.
Do you know what though? Knowing your taste buds, I can imagine that
Sorry, that's a 10. That's a 10 for me. I can't improve it.
It's not a 10 for me.
It's not what it's. No, I gave the Bruce a 10. If I gave the Bruce a 10, I've got to give this a 10.
Now the thing is, you can't order this as a slice online. You have to buy the whole pie.
The whole pie, which we would never eat the whole pie.
We wouldn't.
You may think yes you would, but yeah, I could probably do it, which is probably why I shouldn't get a whole pie. That's incredible.
Really, really good.
Right, now then, come on then. While we're doing this, tell us, which is been your favourite thing you've tried today?
I'm debating between the Bruce and this Knickerbocker Glory.
I'm the same. For me, the Knickerbocker Glory just edges it because it's got, I'll tell you why. It's got a multitude of flavours. You've got pastry, raspberry jam, then you've got almond frangipane. You've got that sweet type flavoured, Freshers. You remember the sweet?
Refreshers.
Refreshers, the sweet. If you know UK Refreshers sweet, that's what it tastes like. And then the cream on top. That for me is incredible. I would say this one pips the Bruce.
The thing is, I like this one because it's lighter.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? In taste than the Bruce. So I can imagine you liking this over the Bruce. I love chocolate, but do I love this more than the Bruce? I don't know.
They're both incredible. If you're a chocolate fan, go for the Bruce. If you're not the world's biggest chocolate fan, go for the Knickerbocker Glory Pie. That would be our recommendation.
It reminds me of fruit salad.
Yeah, fruit salad. That's the other one as well. Fruit salad. Definitely, Kelly's right. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That is our review of the Get Baked series at Fortnum Mason. As always, please like, share and subscribe. Helps us make more videos, and as I'm going to digest a lot more of this sweet stuff. This really just hit me, but I'm going to have a nice little sugar rush from now. Like I said, don't forget that we do our live chats every Tuesday and Friday at 6:30 UK time, where you can talk about anything you like, including all these delicious foods you've seen us try today.
Don't forget, if you want to run down to Fortnum Mason, this is only on until the 17th of October. You can also order these on the Get Baked website. You have to be quick. They sell out in about 30 seconds. And that's the chocolate cake. You have to order the whole pie if you want the Knickerbocker Glory. But as Mark said, that's it from us on this video. Also, you can catch up with any of our holidays on our holiday channel, MK Vacays. If you want to see what we do, then please join us over there and please subscribe.
Until then, guys, don't forget, you're never taught to have fun. We will see you on the next video. Bye for now.
Bye for now.